Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame, though it might be nice to own a jet plane.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Catmanjoe and welcome back to another brand new video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm finally back with the 9th episode in our How to Build the Minigame Lobby series, guys. Now, I know a bunch of you have all been moaning at me and getting annoyed, and I've honestly, for about a month now, been getting constant messages from people saying, when is the 9th episode coming, Joe? When is it coming? Can you please just release it? Can you make it? When are you doing it? And I've pretty much been putting it off and off and off. But I think, guys, it's about time I start getting back to it and start actually making more episodes on it. But yeah, I've also switched mics real quick as well because this is my more like professional. It sounds better, this mic, than my other one. The other one is the one that I can only, like, this one I cannot hear through as well, by the way, guys. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to use this for tutorials so it sounds more clear. And my other mic that I can actually hear through, I'm going to use for my Let's Plays. I'm just saying that as well, just a quick announcement. And you guys, so yeah, let me give you guys a quick and brief backstory. So basically, before I left to go to Holland about a month and 2 weeks ago, I was pre-recording a bunch of videos, guys. I actually ended up pre-recording about 50 videos. Now, the videos I was also wanting to pre-record were these ones, How to Build the Minigame Lobby series, because I knew you guys were really enjoying them. But the problem was, when I was doing it, it was getting really difficult to somehow replicate some of the things that I was trying to build. For instance, I was trying to build from here and all this stuff and all this, and to do this for tutorials, it can be incredibly difficult. It's more like I really need to just build it and let you guys watch me build it and you guys follow along, rather than doing the step-by-step tutorials. But I didn't think like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, over here, as you can see, this is the chunk that's been, this is why episode 9 has not been coming out. Now, this has been made for over a month. I've been just pretty much waiting to do this episode, but I just haven't done it because of this chunk, guys. This part here, I just didn't know how I was going to make this into a video, or how I was going to do this. This took me about a day and a half to build, but it was the idea of how would I actually present this to you guys, because normally, like the other builds over here, I go from step 1 all the way up, or I maybe sometimes go all the way down, but for this one, it's like, how do I do it? How do I build this? How do I do this part for you guys? So you guys have been asking for it. I'm just going to do it, and if you guys can't build it, I'll probably end up having to make an updated and different tutorial on it. But yeah, guys, anyway, I'm going to teach you all how to build this part of the minigame lobby. This is part 9, obviously, the under half even. Now, you are going to need to be, you're going to have to have even, sorry, built this part here. You're going to need to have built the actual building that I built, I think, in episode 8 or episode 7, one of the two. I think it was episode 7 or 8, I'm not too sure, you guys should know. If you built that and this part here, you should be you should be completely ready to build this. And I just want to say, this is probably going to be one of the hardest parts of the entire minigame lobby build, because we're building a lower half, and this part isn't very easy to do. So anyway, let's just kind of get on with it, and I guess we'll just try and see what we can do, guys. So as I said, if you built the building, you should already have the building floating above this part here, basically. If you notice from the last part, if I just skip back over here, I'm going to have to do this quite a lot, guys. The building, when you guys build it, you should already have it kind of floating. It should be like here, floating on a platform, I guess. And if it's in your world and you've already built all that stuff, you should just have a floating platform here. So this is where the bottom of that building there will connect up with this kind of these pillars here and stuff, right? Now, as I said, I'm going to build it from the top going down, which means I'm going to do 12 or 14 different steps. I think it's, yeah, it's by the way, the square that we're doing, by the way, is a 22 by 14, 22 long, 14 wide. But yeah, there's 12 different steps, so I guess we're going to have to go down every single one down the way to kind of like, in a sense, reverse engineer how to build this part. So as I said, if you've already built the top of the house, I said, and you guys should have obviously, then you're pretty much Gucci and ready to go. There's the tops of the house there, so you guys actually wouldn't have built it, so yeah, you guys just need to build this part now. Now here, as I said, you should already have the part that connects, so once you've done that, you want to just add these parts in here, obviously all the pillars, and pretty much just work from there, guys. As I said, I don't know how I'm really meant to show you how to do this, because for me, it's mind-boggling, honestly. I was honestly like, I really want to show you guys how to build this part, because I worked so long on building it, but it's one of those things I don't think I can actually show you guys in a step-by-step tutorial. I probably have to show you how to build it, like actually watching me build it, rather than step-by-step, so I do apologize once again, guys. As I said, you guys wanted it, so this is it here. But yeah, so working from step 12 or the 12th layer even, what you want to do is pretty much just add these little pillars here. As I said, if you built the part that connects here, which is the part on the house at the side, even over here, if I just skip back over here, this part here, you should already be like right to here. If you watched the tutorial on how to build this lower kind of gymnastic area, we actually built it right to this part here, right to these blocks here. So you should have the third pillar right here, but you will not have this part here. So what you're going to need to do is build this part here, like the little like floating platform that goes all the way around. And if you've done that, or if you do that even, you should have something that looks somewhat like this. This side here will be 3, obviously you have your pillars here, and this side here will only be 2, because this will be where the rest of the stone bricks are that go around the wall that surrounds this area, guys. And yeah, I guess this is pretty much, I can only really show you guys how to do this. I'm sure you can probably replicate it by watching this, but hopefully if you guys can, let me know down below if you can. I do apologize once again, but this is the best I could do for this part, and you guys were asking for it. Next week's tutorial number 10, that will be a lot more like included, that will be much more simpler, or simplified even. But yeah, so once you've done this kind of 3 wide part here as well, by the way, on top with this part here, make sure you don't forget the chiseled stone brick here. Make sure to go, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks out. You want to go 11 blocks out from the 3 here. The 3 should only be 6 blocks away as well. So if you look here, once you've done this final pillar here, you want to go 6 blocks out to here, then an extra block which will be 7, and then from there, that 7th block, you want to build that out by 11. And you should have a perfect little kind of square thing come along. Now moving on to step 11, I know we just said 11 and we're doing 11 again, but moving on to step 11, you basically just want to like go down one more layer. Obviously this is a part underneath. I guess you're going to be building it from top to bottom, I guess, but that should still be possible, I believe. Once you're here, what you want to do is you want to add in your oak wood fences onto the pillars. Obviously not 2, you just want to add in 1, of course. For the next layer you want to add in 2. You also want to bring your pillars going down 1 more extra. Then for the walls here inside, obviously this part here, or underneath the stone bricks even, you're going to want to add in this kind of pattern. We've already done this before on the channel, so you guys should know how to build it if you are following along with the series. But if you don't, it's fairly simple. Basically you just want to build like a little floating platform out like this, and then inside you just want to add your like stone brick stairs, your cobblestone stairs, your oak wood, and your andesite and stuff like that, guys. It is fairly simple, fairly straightforward, obviously. Here once again, you want to just add one more extended 11 long layer going all the way across, so it will be 2 wide now. And then underneath here, well, this will be for the next part. We're gonna be adding a little bit more kind of detail and stuff to, you know, the behind here is actually where the nether part goes, guys. So we'll be adding that in probably in one of the other future videos. But yeah, so once you've done that, that should be you guys done for that step. As I said, I know this is kind of complicated, but this is the best way I can explain to you guys, and pretty much one of the only ways. Honestly, there isn't a much easier way to do this. And yeah, I'm just worried because I know you guys are probably going to be like, oh, nah, this isn't cool, this isn't that easy. But right, so now moving on to the 10th step, guys, going down 1 more. As I said, if you don't know the pattern, this is it here. This is how your little stone brick area should look right here. This will be underneath the stone bricks, of course, up there. Going round, you want to go all the way across one more time, obviously, to here. And this one is just, well, I think we already done that there. So wait, hold up. Did we? Wait, 2. How does that work? Did I mess up? I think I messed up, guys. I'm not too sure, but it looks like I did. Because if you look here, one of these is wider than the other. Hold up. I actually do believe this is the first time I properly messed up like this. That's it. Yeah, I did mess up. Alright, okay. So my mistake, guys. My mistake. So for that part there, it's 1. Yeah, so it should still just be 2 like this. For the next layer, obviously, you're going to want to... I'm not too sure how the freaking hell this happened, honestly. I bet it was someone who's helped me build this. They probably fucked up and they made me do this, so it's really irritating right now. But hold up. Yeah, 1 layer down. This one here should be... See, this shouldn't be here, this layer here. And then for the next layer, I've done it again, messed up. Damn, man, that's bad. Or did I do it right? Maybe I done it wrong, the top one, and then I done it right the rest. Yo, who knows? Honestly, guys, I apologize once again. This is just a pain. If you do want to save yourself some time, probably all I'm going to say is this, guys. If you do want to save yourself some time, because it doesn't really need, you don't really need me to go down every single step and show you how to do it. I mean, these steps all the way down to about I'd say this step right here was this step 5. Yeah, all the way down to step 5. That's when it kind of starts to get a little bit more like you need to look a little bit closer. But for the rest, it's fairly simple. All I would say right now, if I was you guys, is, you know, maybe just pause right here, look at this, and then just pause like right here, and then just copy this kind of thing, like every bit for every bit. For the wall itself, I would just do 11 out, and I wouldn't even add this detail in until the very end, like until you've done everything else, then add this detail in. This is how it should look. So if you guys want to know how to do it, this is how it should exactly look. If I was you guys, I'd probably just get even stone bricks like this and just go like 11 out and just come, what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. You want to just build like a 9 high by 11 wide, like little, or not little, a big 9 by 11 wide wall, just made out of stone bricks, and then add in obviously the extra like chiseled stone and all that kind of stuff, and mossy cobblestone. Add all that kind of extra details in, and then once you've done all that, then add in the stone the actual iron bars and stuff. Because honestly, like doing it step by step, it's just pointless. Honestly, you guys can do this by yourselves, as I said. For this part here, you know, I'm gonna skip a few steps, as I said, because it's not really that like easy to explain, and it's more like you can really just pause and look at it and do it yourselves. Because I know a lot of you guys are really good builders anyway. But for this part here, obviously, once you've done your chiseled kind of, oh wait, is this chiseled? Yeah, chiseled stone brick up here, you want to come 3 down andesite, then chiseled, then 3 down, then chiseled, and then that'll be the bottom right there. And this is how it will look at the bottom, obviously, guys. And as I say, if you want to just pause for a second, obviously you can, and kind of just get the exact estimates and measurements and stuff like that. Me personally, I could do it, and this was just looking at photos rather than a video, so I mean, looking at a video makes it much easier, guys. So yeah. Anyway, we'll skip right into step 5, as I said, because this one will probably be the easiest to kind of move and work from. Considering this one is like where it doesn't get that difficult, but it can be a little bit more irritating. As I said, if anyone is confused how this all will be placed and stuff, just work on it from the from this part here. As I said, if you guys did build the building from the last episode, it should connect perfectly right out with this, and then it should all fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. That's how it works for these kind of videos. They all kind of slide and fix and work together in a sense to join up. But yeah, so for step 5, basically what you want to do is you're going to be adding in your doors and stuff now. For this part, you're going to have your last piece of andesite here, 2 stone bricks, chiseled stone, 2 andesite, chiseled stone, and then stone bricks going all the way around, obviously. You obviously have your iron bars as well here. This part here is kind of important, I guess. It's more like the grass part. This is in the minigame lobby, obviously, so you want to add in this exact same detail to the door and these grass blocks like this, so it looks like that. As I said, I can really only just show you guys, really, because one of those things, I would probably have to build it to let you guys see how to do it. And obviously I can't do that right now, but it's one of those things I said, it's more like you can just really look at it and in a sense get the idea of what you have to do. I forgot, I'm pretty sure this is meant to have iron bars. I'm just looking at this real quick, guys. I'm like, this is meant to have iron bars. So yeah, I forgot the iron bars there. But I don't know, as I said, if I was you guys, I'd probably just pause here and work from there, as I said, because it really isn't that hard. All I can say is just pause at parts. I do apologize once again, this tutorial is pretty crap compared to the other ones. But it's one of those things, guys, if you wanted it, this is it here. This is probably the best I can do for you guys for like this part of the tutorial. The next parts I'm probably going to have to do like actual like me building it rather than what like you guys just seeing step by step on how to do it. But yeah, this is how to do this part here, I guess. And as I said, just pause at parts and you can kind of, I mean, you should be able to copy from block to block. As I said, if you look at like very carefully from each and every single different angle, you should be able to just place the blocks at the right height and then build it down and stuff like that. It really is not that difficult. 9 out of 10 Minecraft players can do this. It's a very, very, very simple stuff. A very, very, very simple step. As you can see here, going down to like step 3, it kind of just becomes really dirt everywhere and grass blocks. And this part here, by the way, this is kind of important. This is like the trampoline. There's a lot of these all over the minigame lobby, but they are kind of important, obviously, so don't forget to add them. Behind the door, I've not actually done that, obviously, for this tutorial. Maybe in a future one, but as I said, I've just not really done that yet. Once we probably finish building most of, or like all the kind of exterior of the minigame lobby, then I'll do like the interior of like the inside of the little secret rooms and stuff like that, and maybe even the redstone, because a few people said I should do that. And yeah, moving on to step 2, really you can kind of just see the basic and flat platform. As I said, if you built the other steps as well, the water and stuff will connect up with the other water and all the other parts that you've done before. I'd say if I just skip over here, just fly all the way over here. This is actually really starting to take shape. That's the cool thing. You guys can just imagine being right here. Once it's all built, it will fully and utterly take shape, as I said. But you should have already built this part as well for another one of my tutorials. I built it out to, I believe, here. So once as I said, this should connect up with the water here. This comes right to here. There'll only be a little bit of water in between separating, so I'm sure you guys can do it yourselves. And yeah, as I said, that's it. So really, guys, this is pretty much the end of the tutorial. As I said, there's not really much I can show you on how to build this. You know, I do apologize. As I said, I do know a lot of people are waiting on this step. A lot of people have been waiting for like a good month now, patiently on how to build this. But as I said, guys, the minigame lobby is so big and so amazing and stuff. There's a lot to be built in it, and there's a lot of little details that you need to add. And the problem is, to do that, like off of just remembering it, is really difficult. It is almost really impossible. So for me, I do in a sense prefer doing it step by step, because then I don't forget a little detail. I don't forget how to do something, and you guys can always clearly and utterly build this. As I said, all these steps are really easy, but this one will probably be one of the most difficult, and probably by far one of the most agitating as well, guys. But yeah, I guess I'll just end the tutorial there, guys, just by saying thank you all for watching today's video. If you guys did go to enjoy it, please, as always, be sure to drop a like. As I said, once again, I do apologize. The next tutorial, episode 10, will be a lot more simpler. And yeah, guys, other than that, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you guys did go to enjoy it. As I said, if you did, please be sure to like, and also if you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. And you guys, I will see you on the next video. Peace out.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah.